Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College. Mera naam Tish hai.
Is this on?
Hey, can I tell you something?
That I'm the king of Jugad?
Sometimes. Do you know how I was able to finally understand the proper pronunciation of Mitron?
Huh.
I mean, a lot of people said you don't pronounce the N. And I get that, but it was still difficult for me to actually pronounce it until I realized it's the same concept as saying the last name of the president of France, Emmanuel Macron. It's the same concept. Then I'm like, now I get it.
Sure.
See, here in America,
Sure.
most people say Emmanuel Macron. But in France, they say Macron. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, we call him that Frenchy dude.
Mitron. I get it. Thanks for bearing with me, India.
This welcome to my mukbang video. My mukbang. Very
You
popular.
got to get the word right if you're even going to make the joke. Just saying.
80% of my
Okay.
shtick.
That's true, actually.
So we got the god of cricket meeting the wife beater.
Oh, well,
what's
first,
going to happen, dude? What's going to happen?
I want to say I received a tweet today from our friend Jagpreet.
What's up?
And he let me know, and I'm letting you know, Jeremy, that apparently the ICC is making some uniform changes. And there are going to be different colors depending on whether
orange.
you are playing at home or away. And so they've added a new uniform for India, for Team India. And instead of just the light blue, there's going to be a dark blue with orange.
It's like the Bears.
It actually looks more like the Broncos because it's the Broncos blue, not the Bears blue. For all of our Indian friends, Denver Broncos, Chicago Bears, NFL football teams here in America. That's American football, not soccer. So I asked our friend, but I haven't heard back yet. Is Team India keeping the light blue for home matches, but having the dark blue and orange for away matches? I like this idea because in NFL and Major League Baseball, our teams have different uniforms depending on whether they're home or away. So I like that.
Are you done?
Hey, I can talk all day,
Yeah.
buddy. I can.
So let's go see if the wife beater can get the cricket god out.
Shane Warne versus Sachin, right?
Yeah.
Elvin from the Cosby Show. Somebody said in the comments he looks like A. Martinez, and I was like, I see it in the face. For you, Jeremy, that's the dude from Longmire that owned the casino.
Completely messing up my editing right now.
Whatever.
Tendulkar went to Ravi Shastri. Now you've got Tendulkar at probably, I'll talk in the old language because I don't know centimetres so well, but Tendulkar would be 5'7" maximum. You've got Ravi Shastri would be 6'3", 6'3.5". So a lot taller player. Tendulkar has a very high regard for Ravi Shastri and his cricket knowledge. But also, he would remember that Ravi Shastri made 200 in Shane Warne's first test match, you see. So here's a man who's got a fair bit of experience about playing Shane Warne. So he goes to Ravi and he says, right, when Warne comes and bowls into the rough, into the footmarks, how do I handle it? And Ravi gives him some very good advice. Ravi says, well, I handled it defensively, but I've got a much longer reach than you.
Makes
and
sense.
I could get out there and smother the spin. He said, you haven't got that option because you're so much shorter. He said, you're going to have to find an aggressive option to counter Shane Warne when he comes around the wicket into the footmark. That's all he said to him. Very good advice, though. So off goes Tendulkar. He goes to the MRF, to the Pace Foundation where Dennis Lilly coaches, and they've got all sorts of different pitches there. So he goes, he takes what's his name? Shivarama Krishnan, Laxman Shivarama Krishnan, the leg spinner who played for India in the World Championship series out here when India won. Very good leg spinner. He gets him to bowl, and Tendulkar goes down right on the spot where he reckons that Warne is going to bowl into the rough, and he gets his sprigs and he roughs it up. He does this for 4 days. He bats against Laxman Shivarama Krishnan, and he works out a method to cope with Shane Warne. Now we go into the first test match. First innings, Shane Warne gets Tendulkar, trying to drive through the onside, top edge, goes to backward point, and he gets caught for 4, I think. Second innings, Tendulkar comes in, the game's on the line. Australia lead by not many on the first innings, 30-40, something like that. And they've got away to a good start, so now India are 2 down and they're in the lead by probably something just over 100. but the game is right on the line. And we've had 3.5 days of play where it has been like this the whole way, just like a well-balanced seesaw, just going like that. And you don't get test matches that do that for 3.5 days too often.
How
Here's
awesome it would have been to
Tendulkar
see.
on
Yeah.
50, here comes Warne around the wicket. And I say to myself, sitting in the commentary box, this is the game. You've got
Wow.
one team's champion bowling to
Ooh,
the other team's
nice.
champion, and whichever champion wins that battle, his team will probably win the war. Warne comes around the wicket, Tendulkar goes bang, hits him for 6 over mid-wicket. Bang, hits him 1 bounce for 4 through mid-wicket. And he really takes to Warne, and he does it, as Ravi Shastri suggested he would have to, by taking an aggressive option. Sachin Tendulkar makes 155. He dominates Warne on that occasion. India go on to win the Test match. It was marvellous batting, and I admired it for 2 things: the preparation that went into, the preparation and planning that went into that innings, and then the courage to actually do it when the game is on the line. You might be doing that to Lakshman Sivaramakrishnan in the nets. On the line then, to have the guts to do it in the game when you know that if you do that and the ball goes straight up in the air,
Oh,
1 billion
nice.
people in India are all
The young wife beater.
Yes, right?
That takes
Well,
a lot of
this was a
courage.
while
To
ago.
pull it off needs a lot of skill. That was a fantastic innings.
Well, he's got 2.
Yep.
Too short.
Nice.
On the fence, and he's come into point. And Tendulkar's first boundary, 6 runs from the over, 138 for 2.
He looks happy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be 4.
Sweet.
Tendulkar's not the man to let a short ball go. I think this is the big difference when Warne bowls to India than he does against other countries. These balls get
Nice.
punished.
Yeah. You knew as soon as you heard the clink.
He's gone for it and he's cleared mid-wicket.
Nice.
India's losing its mind right now.
He's gone again.
Yep.
And that's a really big one. Goes all the way.
Wow. That was awesome. What a swing.
The lead is now past 100.
Indeed.
Well, he stuffed the ball up in the right slot. There is no protection, as we've been saying. There's no deep mid-wicket. There is a long
nice.
gone all right.
Almost looked like he was jammed at the wrist, but apparently not.
Aussie envy, India's pride. Take up on a television commercial. And that's gone as well. Not a good time to be Robertson, a great time to be Tendulkar.
Wow.
Warne just had a word with Robertson. He might as well have been telling him what to do in that situation because he was in a similar one yesterday.
He's like, oh, oh man. There's wife beater again.
Hit the previous delivery, which had been tossed up and further to the batsman over mid-wicket.
Sachin's hitting that ball like he hits his wife.
Like Shane does. I heard that he wasn't really a wife beater.
I know, I just
He
said
just
that.
looks like it.
And no man protecting the
Nice.
defense.
Oh!
Look, it says
Schooling him, dude!
at the beginning of the video, it says highlights of the match. It's
Yeah.
like,
And
could you imagine of actually being there in person and
That'd be
watching
crazy.
this?
You know, India was losing their
Yes,
mind right now. They were
yes.
just like, what?
well, it's, used the
Look at that spin.
It looked like a knuckleball, didn't it?
If the ball is going to be pitched up there for the big hit,
Wow.
even if it's going to be against the turn, he's going to go for
Wow.
Yes, this man doesn't like the game to stagnate.
Mm.
And this is a very,
In America, in baseball, we would say he's got a good batting stance.
would throw this game back in the balance again.
He's got that zinc on his lips again.
Oh, he's gone after him again. And he's in a big one. That's into the stands.
Wow.
Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh!
You're like, dude, does this guy ever wear out?
Tendulkar made some lovely shots off the front.
He's like, I could do this all day long. I could do this for 5
He's like
days,
Captain
buddy.
America, but Indian.
I could do this for 5 days. Test me. Get it?
Test cricket. Oh! Yeah. This is
Wow.
like,
And this might be the 10th over for limited overs game, the way he's betting.
look at him.
Wow.
You see him run up to him?
Yes.
Dude. It's like a Happy Gilmore
That was
swing,
awesome.
dude. Look at that. No, he hit the
Oh,
scoreboard.
that was great.
Oh, you wee little man with such mighty power.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Doesn't matter who's bowling, he's
Whoa.
cranking them out.
Whoa.
Use of the feet.
Wow.
They got a different bowler in?
Yeah.
Bit of air, but he was down the pitch, Sachin Tendulkar, and although there is a fielder at long on,
Yeah, because you can only do so many overs, as I understand it.
Ridiculously easy. 15th Test century to Tendulkar.
Did that look like he was going to be totally jammed at the wrist?
Yeah.
Look at that.
His wrist speed is amazing.
I know.
Yeah, that's hit beautifully.
And I would imagine those bats are heavy.
It looks like a bunt.
Wow. Yes, in America, in baseball, that would be a bunt.
Look at that. Oh, it's going to get two, too. Oh, snap.
Ah,
Oh, snap.
couldn't get it quick enough. See different bowlers.
That's a lovely shot.
Oh,
Just
another
to
one.
show that, you play a
He's
delicate
like, I don't
shot.
have to always hit
You
sixes.
can hit those powerful ones.
Look at him.
So you can allude to the
Oh. Oh.
again. And Mark was going to be very, very frustrated by this because Tendulkar just keeps tickling him away to third man for 4.
Wow.
And the score just keeps climbing.
Tendulkar brought up his 50 when India brought up their 200. He now brings up his 150 while India bring up 400.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Very
Indian
impressive.
players coming from-
Very impressive. Cricket Cloud, thank you very much for that video. That was awesome. I don't know.
Go check Cricket Cloud out. They're really cool. They never copyright strike me, which I really appreciate.
We appreciate. I don't know who the narrator was. The dude who looked like he was a priest, like his. I know he's not a
Yeah,
priest,
right.
but the garb looked like he was a priest, like a Catholic priest.
He was the Prime Minister of Canada. He was dressed in his traditional Indian garb.
No, he
that
sounded
fitted with the
British.
locals.
He sounded British. He did a great job setting that up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, I've never seen those clips before, but he did a phenomenal
Explaining
job.
why
That
this is
even
good.
if we didn't get to see the clips,
We
I
understand.
totally got what
Yeah,
was going on.
absolutely.
And as we are new to learning cricket, that was very helpful to me. So I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that?
I did.
Are you going to use my cricket bitmoji for this video?
I'll put it in.
You should.
I'll put it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Okay.
So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And hit that bell.
And we'll catch you guys later.
Bye, friends.
Only our Indian friends who are well versed in the history of Indian films will get this outro.